Hi guys, this is Miss T. I am an intern at CSU Pueblo and I am currently doing field work. And since we aren't able to be in the schools, this is the next best thing. Due to the coronavirus, I hope you guys are safe and sheltered, and I hope you're all doing well. So, the math lesson that we're going to learn today is actually a math game, and it's called Fishing for Math. You guys won't be able to read it very well, so I'll read it to you. So a few of the materials you're going to need is a little fishing kit. So I have this right next to me, and there's a few sea creatures in there. You need a fishing pole, just like this one. And then you also need a marker and a dry erase board. So I'm going to go over the poster right now. The title is called Fishing for Math. We're going to go over the objective. So the objective is I can solve addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division by fishing for my numbers, writing my equation, and solving for my solution. The Colorado State Standards is reason abstractly and quantitatively. So for the content and process standards, we are learning how to apply and adapt a variety of appropriate strategies to solve problems, organize patterns, relationships, and functions, organize and consolidate their mathematical thinking through communication, and recognize and use connections among mathematical ideas. So we're going to go over the directions before we get started. So the first one is grab a fishing pole, dry erase marker, and dry erase board. We are then going to fish for only 2 sea creatures and write the 2 numbers you fished down for on your whiteboard. If you are in kindergarten through 2nd grade, I will have you either add or subtract these numbers to find your solution. If you are in 3rd through 5th grade, I will have you multiply or divide these numbers together to find your solution. The 4th step is write your equation down correctly and find your answer. Also, if you work better with a buddy or need some extra help, then you can always ask a friend for assistance. Give me a thumbs up when you're finished so I can check your work. So this is the board that we are using. So we are going to start our game now. And so I'm going to grab my fishing pole, just like this. And so what you guys are supposed to do is you're able to fish for any one you want. So for example, I'm going to fish for one, and I caught this one. And these fish have numbers at the bottom. So this one's a 9. So I will now place this out of my pool and write the number 9 down on my whiteboard so I remember it, just like that. And then I will grab my fishing pole again and I will fish for one more. Just like this. All right, so I caught this one, and this number that we found is a number 6 right here. So I will now place the fish outside of the pool and write the number 6 down. All right, so we have 2 numbers, number 9 and number 6. If I was at the kindergarten through 2nd grade level, I would either add or subtract these. So I'm going to add these ones. So 9 plus 6 equals, so then we're going to write our equations down just like this. And then I will solve, which equals 15. Just like this. And then also, if you want to be a little bit more challenging, you could also do 9 minus 6 equals 3. Just like this. So this lesson is helping you guys refresh your memory on adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, and all those things like that. So we are going to do one more for the upper level to make sure you guys get the hang of it. So we are going to erase our board, and we are going to fish for 2 more sea creatures. All right, so here I go. I'm gonna fish for 1, and then I could reel it in. Forgot to do that on the first one. And take it off. So this time I got a 5. So I'm gonna place this outside of my pool, and then I could just pull it. And then I'll fish for 1 more. This one that I got this time was an 11. All right, so the 2 numbers that we have this time are 5 and 11. So what I recommend is, if you're in kindergarten through 2nd grade or 3rd grade through 5th grade, whatever you feel comfortable with, you can add, subtract, divide, or multiply, whatever you're comfortable with. So for this one, I'm gonna multiply. So we're gonna do 11 times 5, just like this. And then we're gonna remember to multiply 5 times 1, which equals 5. And then we're gonna do that one more time. So then 5 times 1 equals 5. And so our answer for this equation is 55. So this is our little math game that I created for us. I'm gonna go over a few math talk questions that you can either ask or talk about with your mom, your dad, your pet, anyone you want, but it's just about this lesson. And so some questions I would like to ask is, how would we be able to check our work? So if we were adding, we could check our work by subtracting or just doing it again. Also, which level were you comfortable working with and why? So were you comfortable with adding, subtracting, dividing, or multiplying, and why were you comfortable doing that? And could you have solved your math problems in a different way? So when I was adding, for example, if I were to add 5 plus 3, this is the standard way of adding 5 plus 3. There's also other strategies that you guys could use. So the number line, you could use a number line or any other strategies like that. So what strategy are you most comfortable using and why? And I think that's about it. So thank you guys for listening to my math lesson, and I hope you guys are staying safe. Bye.